Good afternoon. Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio Network, a wholly owned subsidiary of Global Media Network, LLC. Entertain, enlighten, education, and let's not forget mindfulness. On today's episode, we are doing a call out for Gmail users. Story was written by David Snelling and Hannah Broughton. And they're warning people who use Gmail that there's an extremely sophisticated new scam that takes advantage of Google. And unfortunately for you, Google won't do anything about it. So, what is it? It's a new complex scam that's just been discovered and is aimed at stealing your personal data. An urgent warning has been issued for all Gmail users as reported by Express.co for company.uk last month. A new and highly sophisticated scam is targeting users in an attempt to steal personal data. Cybersecurity experts have issued their own alert about this online threat. Malwarebytes team warns that all Gmail users are susceptible to this cunning replay attack, with cyber criminals exploiting Google's infrastructure to craft emails that seem to originate from the company itself. The tool of these trick individuals into surrendering their Google account credentials. The new attack was initially detected by developer Nick Johnson and comes in the guise of an urgent email. At first glance, it appears to be sent directly from the US tech giant, with the sender's address seemingly legitimate. Recently, he went on to say, I was targeted by an extremely sophisticated phishing attack, and I want to highlight it. It exploits a vulnerability in Google's infrastructure, and given their refusal to fix it, we're likely to see it done a lot more. The first thing to note is that this is a valid signed email. It really was sent from no reply at google.com. It passes the DKIM signature check, and Gmail displays it without any warnings, Johnson clarified. The email that Johnson received implied that a legal subpoena had been issued requiring access to his account. He only realized something was off because the legit site should have been on accounts google.com, so it should have read accounts.google.com, but it showed up on sites.google.com instead. The catch is that any Google user can whip up a site on sites.google.com, and that's just what these scammers did. Google's on it though, and he promises an update to block these kinds of attacks. Best targeted attack from the threat actor Rockfoils, and have been rolling out protections for the past week. But even with security getting beefed up, now's not the time to slack off. Staying sharp is the key. To keep email users clear of this fresh scam, Malwarebytes has dished out some solid advice. Steer clear of links and emails you didn't ask for or on sketchy websites. Give those email headers a good look when an unexpected message lands in your inbox. Double check if such emails are for real using another way. Don't log into other sites and services unless you know that they are legit. you need to make sure that it's a valid signed email. Don't let it pressure you or scare you to death by saying that you're going to be subpoenaed. You'll know because usually they hand it to you in person. So these tips, and when you do receive something like that, take a good look at those email headers when an unexpected message lands in your inbox. And you can double check if such emails are for real using other ways. Don't log into other sites and services with your Google or Facebook account. Better to set up a new account directly with the service. So, heads up when you're sifting through your emails, don't get duped. So, please take this in mind and make sure you follow these directions because you don't want to regret that you didn't take the time. And I know it's scary, but tamp down your flight reaction. Go and use Firefox or another directory. Get in contact with Google and find out if you just got the real thing. I want to thank you very much for joining us on this episode. Google Be Warned, in reference to Google users be warned. This program is brought to you by Ruby.ai. Go over to http:// AI Lillian.com. It'll take you over to a website for Ruby.ai, their testimonials. There's a demonstration you can watch, and then go and sign up for a monthly subscription. Ruby with AI has everything you've always wanted, and some you wished upon a star, like creating songs or music, or writing poetry, or even more important, putting together a video or a reel. So try it. You'll love it. And also buy Conscious Research Solutions. Go over to passionateworldtalkradio.com/research made simple blog, where it addresses all the pain points when you're doing research for whatever the reason, and then sign up for a 15-minute free consult with one of the people over at PWTRN and learn all about what we can do to assist you in obtaining that research, especially if you're not quite patient enough to put in that time. Go over to the website again, Research Made Simple blog over at passionateworldtalkradio.com. And if you want to continue getting tips, resources, information, and what's happening on the news currently, whether it's a special report or expose, please go over to passionateworldtalkradio.com/donations and help us keep afloat. Because sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen, the current administration will get involved with the internet. It's the nexus of everything of a country because it allows its citizens to go beyond its borders. So if you want to keep it, you need to help us stay online. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.